Hello everyone. As most of my students know, I am Sudeep Banerjee and I teach mathematics. Today we are going to start a new session. Although it is the most unusual start to any session, but all of us we are trying our best to cope with the present situation. So without wasting any time, I'm going to start today's topic, which is for class 9th. The topic is polynomials. Okay? So first of all, you have some basic ideas of polynomial as you have read in class 8th. What is a polynomial? A polynomial is an expression which contains few variables and constants which are connected by simple addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, or sometimes powers, non-negative, non-fractional powers. Okay. So for example, 4x is a polynomial and this 4 is the constant part and this x is the variable part. Now, in any polynomial, the constant part remains the same throughout the working of the expression and the variable part keeps on changing. Clear? For example, suppose there is a square and the side of the square is x. Now you know that perimeter of the square will be 4x. Now as we change the side of the square, that is the value of x, we will get different values for the perimeter. This 4 remains the same, so this is the constant part and x is the variable part which can have any value. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now, as I told you, 4x is a polynomial. Then 3x plus 7 is again a polynomial. Then 5x square minus 11x plus 2 is also a polynomial. And 11x cube plus 8x square minus 3x plus 5 is also a polynomial. Now, in the first example, we have only one term. So that is precisely called a monomial. As you know, mono means one. So it is a monomial. Then the second one, as you can see, there are two terms which are connected by addition sign. So these two terms, so this is called a binomial. Because you know that binomial, bi means two, and so a binomial contains two terms. Similarly, the third one, as there are three terms and they are connected by negative and positive signs, so it is called a trinomial. It is called a trinomial. Okay, and the last one, it has got four terms, so simply we can call it a polynomial. It is a polynomial. Is it clear? Now I'll discuss what the degree of a polynomial is. Degree of a polynomial. Degree of a polynomial. In any polynomial, the highest power of the variable is called the degree of that polynomial. So, highest power of the variable involved will be the degree of the polynomial. So the degree of the polynomial in the first example will be 1, as you can see that the highest power of the variable here is 1. Now in the second example, although it is a binomial, but the degree of this term, of this polynomial will be 1 only, because the highest power of the variable here is 1. So here also in the second example, the degree of the polynomial is 1. Clear? Now in the third example, the x is the highest, x is the variable, and the highest power of x is 2. So the degree of the polynomial in the third example will be 2, and likewise you can see in the fourth example the highest power of x is 3, so the degree of this fourth polynomial will be 3. Is it clear to everybody? Now suppose there is an expression 4x cube plus 5 upon x. Now my question is, this expression, it contains some variables and some constants. Is it a polynomial? The answer is, it is not a polynomial. Not a polynomial. Now, what is the reason behind it? The reason is, in a polynomial, all the powers of x or the variable should be non-negative and non-fractional. But here you can see in the second term, the power of x will become minus 1. If you write it like this, 4x cube plus 5 into x to the power minus 1. So you can see the power of x is minus 1. That is why it is not a polynomial. Is it clear to everybody? Now, one more example. Suppose there is a term 4x square minus 3 root x plus 11. Again my question is this term, that is 4x square minus 3 root x plus 11, this polynomial, is it a polynomial? The answer is no, it is also not a polynomial. Not a polynomial. The reason is very clear. In the second term you can see it is root x. Root x means x to the power half. So it can be written as 4x square minus 3 x to the power half plus 11. And as I told you, in a polynomial, the powers of the variable x should be either should be positive. It cannot be negative or fractional. Here the power is fractional, so it is not a polynomial. Okay. Now I'll tell you something about a remainder theorem. Remainder theorem. Remainder theorem is, if fx is divided by x minus a, then fa gives the remainder. Fx, then fa gives the remainder. Let me explain it. There is an example, divide 2x cube plus 8x square minus 3x minus 4 by x minus 2. So we can simply divide this expression as we have done in the junior classes, like 2x cube plus 8x square minus 3x minus 4. When you divide it by x minus 2, first 2x square here, change the sign, plus 12x here, again change the sign, and now 21 here, change the sign. So you can see there is a remainder of 38. The remainder is 30. The remainder is 38. Now, using remainder theorem, we can directly find out the remainder. For that, you put x minus 2 is equal to 0. That gives you x is equal to 2. And now, we have to find f2. Means, in the given expression, you have to put 2 in place of x. So it will be 2 into 2 cube plus 8 into 2 square minus 3 into 2 minus 4. That is 2 into 8 plus 8 into 4 minus 6 minus 4. That is 16 plus 12. I'm sorry, it's 32 minus 6 minus 4. And that is equal to 38. So you can see, using remainder theorem, we can directly find out the remainder when any polynomial is divided by any expression. Clear? Now I'll give you few questions as your assignments. So the first one is, if 2x cube minus 4x square plus 8x minus 11 is divided by x minus 2, then find the remainder using remainder theorem. The second one, is, if 3x cube plus 9x square minus 3x plus 5 is divided by 3x minus 1, then find the remainder using remainder theorem. And the third one is, The third one is if 4x cube plus px square minus 5x plus 6 is divided by x minus 3 and the remainder is 171, then find the value of p. For this third assignment, third question also you can use remainder theorem. So that's all for today. Thank you.